pretty much we're gonna continue the discussion talking about why men run and pull away, and why even not only men run and pull away, women pull away at times too. I'm speaking from a man perspective because I'm all man, straight up, and I'm not in the position to really speak 100% total details on what a woman's feeling in comparison to what a man's feeling, because I'm not a woman. However, I do know there are mutual things that we do feel. Speaking from a man's perspective, I know that when we get into relationships, we tend to like take on that role as protector, like I've been discussing, yet that role of being a protector doesn't have a success if we as men don't have a vision for that woman. So my point is, it's impossible for us to protect you and not put you in our vision. We create vision for our woman on how we want to protect her, why we want to protect her. And once we put her in our vision, we give energy to that concept or that idea. And the worst thing that can happen is to feel, for a man, one of the worst things that can happen is to feel like that time and effort which make that energy real is not appreciated, and pretty much it's violated. So what happens in that situation is that man begin to want to not care and feel the way they feel for that particular person, because they say, hey, this not a good feeling. This feeling don't make me feel right. So eventually they get tired of wrestling with it. And as they get tired of wrestling with it, you know what happened? It's like a string being pulled. It's getting thinner until eventually it pops. Once the string pops from the force spreading it so much, the bond is just no more. The connection between the male and female is kind of like separated to the point where at times it becomes non-repairable. And people go through life not being able to even look at one another in the face, or even wanting to even be in that particular person's presence. And at those moments, now toxic done been taken on that most people don't ever get rid of, and they just go through a lifetime of relationships living with it and letting it come out at times when they're not even aware of, destroying their relationships. So know that the man, just like you see him in certain lights, he see you in certain lights. He have developed a vision for his woman. And in that vision that he have for her, he's giving energy to developing it and nurturing it to some degree, to make sure that it's non-interrupted. All right, in the sense where that vision he have for her is not able to basically succeed upon the way he view carrying out the mission of things, to make sure that vision is relevant and alive and prosperous that he have for you. And I know, speaking from experience, I had visions for the women that I met and engaged into relationships with that didn't work. I had visions for them. And when I saw that vision would be harder to manifest, then I was willing to work for them, because I didn't sense that there was a mutual respect or mutual communication about their intent to bring us on one accord. I pulled out somewhere along the way. I ran away from them. And people can say, well, it's not running, it's just making, no, it's running. It's like I'm engaged with you at one moment, the next moment I'm disengaged. That's running away from you. That means I'm deterred, I'm turning away. Call it walking away, running away, pulling away. It's getting away from the person that they've identified cannot motivate them to stay whole or to become whole. And that goes vice versa, male or female. You know, it's been nice talking with you. I'll be back to talk to you again, but right now I got to go. And I just hope that The conversation helped. I believe in talk therapy, man. Skills over pills, yo. Peace.